my life again. And this last time, not only do I have a new poster, I also have my TV back on the wall with a nice TV frame. Then when I wanted to use the TV again, that's when I realised I've lost the remote, because I was putting it in the garage one day and I accidentally threw it behind the shelf and now I can't find it. It's literally like vanished. I found the spare remote, but I can't find the other one. It's like vanished in thin air when I threw it behind the shelf. I don't know where it's ended up, but yeah, it's missing. I don't know where it's ended up, so that's just great. I've lost my telly remote. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I've gone and lost my telly remote. And anyway, yeah. So it's you didn't think of the support work. You're telling me I'm streaming right now. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm still just I'm a little bit disappointed in you because you're not getting paid. Well, that's not even any of your business. I'm the one that gets paid, not you. So I don't see why you're disappointed in that. I mean, how is that any of your business anyway? Oh, right. But still, I mean, I'm just disappointed. I mean, I have the right to be disappointed. Yeah, I know you have the right to be disappointed, but you don't have but you don't have the right to, just play a snozzy in other people's business. Well, I wasn't doing that though. Yeah, but that's what it seems like, because I'm the one who gets paid. But my money is my business. So it's a parent's business too, so guardianship. Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. Never mind. But anyway, it says that it's not your business. So, oh, okay, right. Yeah. So it's been a while since I've last streamed on my secret channel, streamed to YouTube, because I've been watching Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and yeah, there's this William Lewis guy. He's deceased because then he shot himself in the comic with the revolver. But it was smart when he used his left hand, because then I thought that that Detective Benson shot him because he was smart when he used his left hand. It all started we all started picked him up. It started first because we went to the park and apparently exposed himself to joggers, tourists. And then he ran off, and then those two girls told the police, yelled out, "Catch that man!" And so then Detective Warren sends a dog after him, and like I said, when he goes to put him in the holding cell at the precinct. But then they have another problem because they can't take his fingerprints because he burnt them off when he burned his fingers on the stove. He burned off his fingerprints, so they couldn't take his fingerprint. They couldn't ID him by that because he burned off his fingerprints. Because that's how smart he was. So they couldn't ID. And then, it turns out that the reason they also couldn't find any previous records of him because the other records had the name misspelled, because apparently he took advantage of that too. So it would be mixed in with his old records. And so William Lewis, one of them was William Lucas, apparently. That's how misspelled he got. It was trying to find the similarity that sounds similar. So they couldn't find the previous records. And then they're going to do a lineup, but then they couldn't do that because he tried to kill himself, apparently. That's why he attempted suicide. So he attempted to kill himself. He put something where he tried to choke himself. So he was put in some sort of a psych ward. So you had to attend that hearing in a teleconference because he couldn't be there in person. I mean, obviously, after and then of course, because he always got, because every time the police arrest he got lucky. He didn't serve any prison, any jail, any slammer time. He didn't serve any jail time because the first one, the witness was also a junkie. That's the thing, and they didn't want to put her on the stand. So they didn't want to put them on the stand, so that's why they had to drop the charges. The second one, the witnesses were too scared to testify, so they had to drop the charge again. The second one, because the witnesses were too scared to testify, apparently. So they had to drop the charges then because the witnesses were too scared to testify. Oh. That's the thing, yeah. The witnesses would, so then they had to drop the, he was arrested multiple times, but he didn't serve any jail time because the charges ended up being dropped because one witness was also a junkie. Not true in the second case were too scared to testify. They were too scared. So then they had to drop the charges again because of that. And apparently, he kidnapped two roommates. Those were the witnesses, and apparently he tortured them for 3 straight days in the fishing cabin. Yeah, they managed to escape and they reported him to the police. So they managed to escape. Yeah, he avoided prosecution again because yeah, but his victims, they weren't too scared. They were too traumatized to appear in court. They were too traumatized. So that's why he picked that as well. So then the lawyer got him off, and yeah, then his name had been misspelled on the paperwork as Lewis Williams. It was actually Lewis, but it was spelled as Leouis instead. So the record and failed to follow him. That's the thing. That gave him the idea of using aliases that sounded similar to confuse police records, and then they would mistake for simple spelling errors. Apparently. And then, in 2010, it was, he went to trial, his name, it was further misspelled as William Lucas, he went on to trial for the rape and second-degree murder of his then girlfriend, apparently. Who was also his defense attorney, apparently, and found he's a lawyer and found other boyfriend, reasonable doubt, and it resulted in his acquittal. I found the victim and created reasonable doubt, apparently. He was sentenced to rehabilitation. And since due to drug addiction, he suffered from taking medication for back pain. Ugh. The next one, yeah, when he set off to those, when he exposed himself, well, yeah, there was one witness who was a photographer, but she was later found dead because she had died of a heart attack, apparently. Probably from all the trauma, probably because she was traumatized and all that. She died of a heart attack in her sleep. So they lost their main witness, so then the lawyer posted his bond, and so he was put out on bail, which was a big mistake because that's when he went after Detective Benson, and well, he didn't have the balls to rape her or whatever because he didn't assault her, he forced her to drink vodka and all that, yeah, literally, and he was evading capture. I mean, yeah, because obviously she even told him that once her friends, the detectives at this court, once they realised she's missing, they'd hunt him down. Every single police officer would hunt him down from that precinct. Every single detective, they'll all be hunting him down once they realised that she's missing. And they did because they went to her apartment because the captain asked us. The two detectives went to the apartment, took Roller, and I think it was also Rollins. I forgot. Yeah, because the captain asked them to see if Detective Benson was okay, and then when they couldn't get an answer, they kicked the door down only to find the house was trashed. And they just knew it had to be Lewis. I mean, who else? So of course, yeah, the captain was son of a bitch, and so the captain said, no, the captain wasn't there. The thing is, the captain said, because when you told the main witness to testify up in court, but no, you didn't know that William Lewis was in that house, holding her at gunpoint, and you didn't know it, you just walked off. Like, you didn't even know that William Lewis was in there. And you left, you didn't even know. And he was right there, you could have helped her, but he didn't know that William Lewis was even in there. So then, yeah, created a reasonable doubt, and, then of course, so then, And then, William Lewis, and he had Detective Benson cuffed to a bedpost, and they literally cuffed and all that. But she managed to get the keys to the cuffs. She was afraid of something. She told the witnesses to go. The woman and a girl, because he pulled them in as well. And he told them, she basically saved the witnesses, by letting them leave. She basically saved them. And then when she was testifying, when she was in court, she lied by saying that he was, that he had gotten out of his cuffs. Even though he didn't, he was cuffed when she subdued him. He was cuffed. He didn't get out of his cuffs. She got out of her cuffs, and then she got out because she took a bedpost. One of them, she took the bedpost, his cuffs, she took it off the bed and whacked him in the head with it, and how she got free, and then she cuffed him to the bed. She got the keys to the cuffs, and she cuffed him to the bed instead. But he was cuffed the whole time. He didn't get out of his cuffs, but he was still conscious. Apparently, at that time, they didn't knock him out. He was still conscious. She hit him the first time, but then, Detective Benson, she was going to kill him, and she wanted to kill him. I mean, she wanted to shoot him. I mean, she had the gun ready to go. But then he told her that she didn't have the balls to do it. That apparently pissed her off. And she said she grabbed the metal bedpost and started beating him into unconsciousness, literally beating him. And when she first started beating him, she just couldn't stop. And she beat him so badly, he lost the hearing in his left ear, and he even had a limp. And she beat him so badly about. I mean, because when she started beating him, she just couldn't stop. Unfortunately, and she even lied saying that he got out of his cuffs when he didn't. And she was the only one that could stop him. I mean, that's why she went back to me. She was the only one that could stop him. She was because it happened. She was ending, guarded. She was under protection by other, detectives or police, but she evaded them because of course, she went after Lewis because who else is going to be able to stop him? And she was worried about it because he had captured a girl, he had kidnapped a girl. That's why she was worried because he had kidnapped a girl, and she wanted to see that the girl was okay. Yeah, and he took her to the girl just like he said. And so then. After he, assaulted, Detective Benson, he actually got, 25 years to life or something. He was then finally going to jail. And then 4 months into the sentence, so this, one of the women from the jury, she didn't say so that, that he was in, she didn't believe that he was guilty. That's the thing. She made these chocolate cupcakes over there, and she spiked them with her anxiety medication. And she gave them to him, which caused him to have a seizure, and of course that took him out of the hospital. And then apparently his heart even stopped, and the doctor even pronounced him dead. But then after this 2 minutes later, he ordered resuscitated. And then he waked the nurse, and he beat me, and he knocked everyone out. And then she got away in the nurse's car, and he hung her. And she was up in the closet. He literally waked her as well. But I actually killed the doctor, and he killed the doctor as well. He got away. He literally escaped from jail. He literally escaped from jail. He was on the run again. Only 4 months into his sentence. He didn't even serve a life sentence. He was only there for 4 months before he escaped because he had a seizure when she spiked the cupcakes with anxiety medication, and she's awaiting trial now. And honestly. So she had to go, and the girl tied up on the hands like this, and he showed her, and he's okay, And then he gave her, he made her choose whether he should wave Detective Benson in front of her and in front of the girl, or the other way around, or he should wave the girl in front of Detective Benson. So then Detective Benson volunteered herself. He didn't wave her because she didn't give in to his, she didn't resist or anything, and apparently he doesn't like that, even if she doesn't resist. So, she didn't give in, so, it didn't work. The rest of the police, the detectives had showed up, and then he started taunting them with the walkie-talkie he had stolen. He started taunting all the officers. He decided to play Russian roulette, so because he had a gun, but he also had a revolver. He decided we're going to use Russian roulette, so he dumped all the bullets out of the gun, and he put one of the bullets into the chamber and spun the chamber. So there was one bullet in the chamber, one bullet in it. If you got the chamber with with the bullet in it, and you would fire. But then you got lucky first. First it was his turn when he got lucky. It was an empty chamber. And then it was Detective Benson's turn. She got lucky because it was an empty chamber. It was his turn again. He got lucky because it was another empty chamber. And then it was her turn again. She got lucky again because it was an empty chamber. And then she had to do it. She had to pull the trigger because if she didn't pull the trigger, he threatened to shoot her. If she didn't do what he said, if she didn't pull the trigger, because he had another kind of Glock pistol, which is usually what the detectives have. So he was he threatened to shoot, which was probably loaded. So he threatened to shoot her. If she didn't comply, she didn't pull the trigger. That's why she had to do it. He was in the last chamber, which was the chamber with a bullet in it. He was going to shoot her, but then he turned the gun on himself, and then his last, the last words he said were, "This is what I want you to see before you die. I want you to remember this before you die." When you die, that's what he said. I want you to remember this when you die. And then he pulled it. Then he used his left hand and then the gun at the left side of his head and pulled the trigger. And then he was face down in a pool of blood. He died instantly. That would have killed him instantly. He shot himself. And then he wanted to phone Detective Benson for his death, which is why he used his left hand. It's son of a bitch, honestly. It's son of a bitch. I mean, seriously. He used his left hand because he wanted to phone Benson for his death, which is why he used his left hand to shoot himself. He was smart when he used his left hand. Anyway, the next episode was an even internal affairs, and I was Brian Cassidy. Yeah, he used to work for the SVU in season 1, but apparently he was trying to case sabotaged because he was molested as a child as well. That's why he left the SVU. Ugh. Do you want to be arrested again? Yeah. You set up my people to be killed and get out of my office. Sergeant Ed Tucker. He's dead too because he committed suicide because he didn't want his wife to have to take care of a dying man. Anyway. So, because then Tucker was the one to ask him, could ask for help with that because he had a case that he needed help with. That's why he asked the SVU, apparently. Yes, he almost got killed. Behind his badge, he had this little wire behind his badge, which is like a microphone or something. There's 2 cops who were dirty copper than you because the lieutenant, I don't know, because the female cop was on the phone to the lieutenant, and the lieutenant knew because the Tucker had told him. I mean, he literally put them in there. I mean, Cassidy could have been killed, but they were pointing their guns at him. They even pistol whipped him in the face. They even pistol whipped him once. I mean, it's lucky he wasn't killed. Yeah, then Captain Craig died of natural causes apparently recently in 2025. Anyway, so Captain Craig told Tucker to get out of his office because he always had his officers killed. He always had the SVU officers. He wouldn't be, the SVU officers in danger. They could have been killed. The SVU detectives in danger. They could have been killed, and so he said, and that's why he told Tucker to get out of his office. He's like, screw him. I mean, honestly, that was ridiculous. I mean, seriously, honestly, that was a bit ridiculous. Well, what he did. I mean, why? I can't believe he would tell on them. Like, seriously, I mean, Cassidy could have been killed. Then they took up the badge with the headset and do it. And then he could have been killed. I mean, they were faking that shots were fired. Literally saying into the radio, like, shots fired, shots fired. Like, I don't know, they were firing their guns and, making look, they were going to fire Cassidy or something. Like, they literally lost it. I don't believe they're not cops anymore, honestly. I mean, that was ridiculous. And then, Cassidy could have been killed. I mean, honestly. Cassidy could have been killed. I mean, that was not good at all. And then John Lunch turned in his papers. And John Lunch is deceased as well. And natural causes, I think, I'm not too sure. But the actor, Richard Belzer, also died. The actor who played John Lunch, because he died of heart disease. I think it was. It's born in 1944. Leonard Belzer, and apparently his father killed himself and committed suicide, and so did his father, apparently. Apparently when his father committed suicide. Anyway, I mean, honestly, how... Yeah. Yeah, there was, took off, William Lewis took off in a van, and then he went and ditched that van because he knew he had to ditch it to avoid any suspicion. So he went and ditched that van at another house to avoid any suspicion. And by the time he got to the apartment, not only was Detective Benson's apartment, not only was it trash, but he was already gone. And he and Detective Benson were already gone. He had taken off and took Detective Benson with him. By the time they got there, it was too late. It was a little too late. Well, yeah, it was too late by the time they got there. They'd already taken off. Unfortunately, by the time they got there, they'd already taken off. It was unbelievable. Seriously. Yeah, by the time they already got there, yeah. Unfortunately, they're already gone. Yeah, that was quite an intense case, and I was watching someone just I didn't go about till 5 a.m. And yes, I know I need to go to bed earlier, but yeah. What's getting to the SVU, into the show again. I was in season 14. No, season 15 now. Ning ning. It's created by Dick Wolf. I mean, it's hard to tell that it's even that any of the scenes, that is even fake. It's like it's literally like they're real detectives, It's so well, it's so cleverly made. I mean, honestly, and so well. And well, then the acting was even to perfection. You can't tell that anything was off. I mean, the first episode was also in 1999. The same year of the first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. Anyway, yeah. It was NYPD, the New York Police Department. Anyway, yeah. And it was awful. I mean, there were two women who went up to the house, and honestly, Cassidy was a snitch or something because, of course, the female officer called the lieutenant, and the lieutenant knew because Tucker had told them. And that's the thing that Tucker had told them. Yeah. Yeah. What? There's blind police one. It's closed and opens at 9 a.m. It's closed at 9 a.m. From 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're already closed. In America, it's 1 in the morning. Washington D.C. it's 7 in the Washington D.C. it's 1 in the morning. And then Austria it's 7 in the morning. It was 4 o'clock in the evening. It closed. Apparently, there was a Biden police department in Biden, Colorado. What the heck? Yeah, they're closed at the moment because obviously in America it's 1 in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning there. It's an E. Bromley Lane, Biden, Colorado, United States. What the heck? And then located Biden Municipal Court. There's Biden Police Department. What the mean? Yeah, you only bring the police if there's an emergency. Yeah, obviously. If there's an immediate danger to life or someone's being violent, threatening to be violent. There's using violence threatening to be violent or road traffic danger where life is at risk or road dispatch or crime happening or house burglary or theft. That's when you would bring the police. Yeah, because that's for emergencies only. That's why prank calling emergency numbers is illegal. Because you'd be wasting that time when you do that. That's why prank calling emergency numbers is illegal, because you're wasting valuable resources. Posting is currently turned off. Why would it be turned? Oh, well, I use the Brighton Police Department. No, not Frank Miller. Frank Miller. I don't know if there's a real police officer called Frank Miller. If that's even a real person. Yeah, that's Officer Frank Miller. That's the character I play. I still have the game on my Xbox. I own it. Got the highway extension and everything. I haven't played it in a while. But now I've got to find my telly. But the only problem is I can either use my webcam or the capture card. I can't use both because the USB-C cable by Elgato is out of stock. They have the spare parts like USB-C cable, but they're out of stock at the moment. Just later, I don't have an Instagram. I'm not following the decisions about. I finally visited the dentist. They will no longer be carrying all their teeth around with them. I don't get it. Mr. Letter has an Instagram. What the name? Led by Stragan Entertainment. The last post was 7 days ago. This is experienced life on duty, yeah. Handle traffic stops, sponsor incidents, patrol the streets, live at our booth. What the heck? Yeah. I've got bus note 27. I don't know if that's not even released yet. Because there's no release date for Bus Simulator 27. I mean, you know. Bing, bing, do, 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 Simulator 27. Video game initial release date is this year, 2026. Simulator, Simulator introduces Slice to Boots Coach. What the mean? February 27th, this is from February, what the heck? Oh yeah. Oh baby. Here it is, plus another 27. Yeah, not available separately. It's not even available! Sorry. Let's not do that. I'm just kidding. It's not even available yet, because it's not released yet. But anyway. Dragon Entertainment. Oh, what's this? There's a van. Oh, fire. My mind is blank. Still recovering from the crash. My mind is blank. That's one of the replies they say. They don't always tell you who caused the accident. They just, they said to them that they had to recover from the crash and their mind is still blank. So, there's a van there. Free Rangers Park uniforms and liveries. Rangers Park National Park Simulator launches March 10th. Early access on PC. What's this? Rangers Park Planning launches March 10th. That was a few days ago. Early access on PC. Rangers Park National Park Simulator. None of the new update now. Xbox. Wait, what's the Rangers Park National Park Simulator? What's that? Rangers Park National Park Simulator, isn't that? Publisher is Australian. What is this? The same company. This is the same company that makes Police Simulator and all that. The publisher. What is this? It was released March 11th. Wait, so you get to be a park ranger? They're also like police. No way. How much does this cost? Oh, it does support Xbox controller. No Steam Deck. Okay, how much does it cost? Oh, it's an early access. $29.50. Well, what is it on the? Is it on the Xbox? What are the platforms? No, it says GeForce Now and Microsoft Windows. Oh, great. It's not even on the Xbox. Oh, mean. Is a park ranger's managed to get early access release Xbox Series X platforms? No, wait, it's released on Xbox Series XS on other platforms. I have an Xbox Series X. Well, then where is? The game is available for Xbox Series X, but it's not under the list of platforms. Alex sends an ass. He doesn't give a shit. Okay, well, what's there's the new market update 20 Takedown is out now. There's another market update coming up, which is Chaos Cubed, which introduces sulfur caves, and this one is all the babies and the golden dandelion, which allows you to stop the baby pets from aging, unless you feed them another one. But anyway, let's see. And that's it. And the website, the Xbox website is Xbox.com. Belongs to Microsoft. Bill Gates. The founder. He's now 70. He's about 1955. Rangers. Which I said Robin Atkinson was born. Robin Atkinson is now 71. He was born January 6, 1955. There is no Rangers Park Simulator on here. Why would it? One of these days, Seriously? Seriously? You're gonna stand on the food with your boots. Anyway, no, it's not on the Xbox because it's not even listed there. Hunting Simulator? No. I've never owned a PlayStation in my life, so. But there is no. There is no It's not on the Xbox. Instagram. Where's Pumpkin? Wait, there's an Instagram for this thing? Join June 2024. Wait. The game followed by Play Simulator. Oh, of course it is. Nin 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 nin. Little Steam and Epic Game Store. Yeah, there is no Xbox. Well, clearly Google doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Let us in the lightning, jump, jump for my love. Nin nin nin, make me happy. Crown Vic. No, there's Play Simulator Patrol Officers. AESIR Interactive. It's on Steam. That's got, oh no, patrolofficers.com. They do have a website, patrol-officers.com. So they're patrol officers. Binny, 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 bin. Set all the cookies. What? Oh, and by now, yes, look, and this one's on the Xbox. And this is also Biden Police Department. You fucking moron! You fucking moron! Just kidding. Alexander's an ass, and he didn't want to do this. Alexander's a dingbat. His Xbox is a life threat. My Xbox is a life threat. That's nonsense. Sign in. Ow. Oops. Oh, it's killing me. Oh no, my Chrome's not responding. No, don't do this. Come on, this is not funny. Why do you keep me signed in? Alexander's gonna whistle, baby, in my bum. No one has a location. Oh, wait. Doesn't show us. Whoa, okay. She's here. Yeah, she's back in Simmonston. You said she'd be right back, but she's back in Simmonston now. But she said she... Oh, she said... Oh, no, she just said I'll be back. Yeah. She was here because apparently a friend needed his car. That's all. Oh, Dad's already on his way home. He's in Kings Avenue. Where's Mom? Mom is... Yeah, she's still at the office. She's still in London Circuit. She's still at the office. Oh, wait, it doesn't say the address. It doesn't say... No, it doesn't say the street name. Usually it says the street, but not now it doesn't. That's in Kings Avenue, yeah? Can't my dad's not home yet. He's in Kings Avenue, though. He's already on his way home. You know, the embassy's got a new, they've got a new car, electric Volvo, but apparently it doesn't, they went to pick it up, but apparently the computer doesn't work properly. So you can't even drive, because it seems like, because it's an electric car, apparently the computer doesn't work. So it still has some fixing, then. Anyway, why is it I told her to keep me signed in. Why do you keep signing me out? I said keep me signed in, you dumb lot. What the fuck? Why does it keep signing me out? Ow. Every time I said keep me signed in. Oh, now it's closed the tab. Oh, yeah, fuck that. It's got to close the tab now. What? No, I don't want to sign. Keep me signed in, Apple. I might as well clear all my cookies. Why do they keep asking you to sign in here? Why is this? There's no need for that. Oh, yeah, I mean, why the hell do they keep asking you to sign in? To find my iPhone? Oh, right, because it gives you the ability to erase devices if they're online. That's why. I get it now, because otherwise if anyone could just access that, they could erase your device. That makes sense. Because yeah, if anyone could access it, they could erase your device. It makes sense. I said to keep me signed in, but it keeps doing it every time. I haven't blocked the cookies, so why is it keep signing me out? Oh yeah, because if I block the cookies, it would ask me a two-step verification, but it doesn't because the cookies are memorized. That's Rick Saunders' way. That's on his way home. He's gonna be home soon. And that's already on his way home. Oh no, wait, I don't know if he's gonna want to. Oh yeah, because support worker didn't. I don't know if he's gonna want to talk to me now because of the, you know. I didn't even know that. Well, yeah, I heard my signal ringing. That was I didn't even know he was at the door. I didn't realize he would come back because I didn't tell him to come back. That's the thing. I was wondering that's why they're not to come back unless I tell him to come back because that's the thing. I didn't tell him to come back. I didn't realize he'd show up again. You can't just show up, you know. I didn't tell him to come back. That's the thing. I didn't tell him to come back. What's it? That's a Blamey Crescent. He's nearly home. He's going to be home in a second now. That's a Blamey Crescent. Ow, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, mate? Are you okay? Well, yeah. Jeez. No, Googly bear. Googly bear? What? Oh. Oh, that's all this is just gone. So let's settle the FBI, the new YPD. What? No. That's in America. We're in Australia. Oh, they're using us for the FBI. That's not federal police. Yeah, no, I hope not. That should be on any second now. I don't see him yet. Oh! Just shit yourself. No, I just. Oh, yeah, I don't see him. That should be home any second now. I don't see him yet, but he should be home any second now. There he is. And that's still home. Should I get some of the pizza? Maybe. So per problemi cosa sta sia incinere? Cosa mi deve bene? Cosa so che stesse? Cosa non farò se voglio farmi? Se io voglio darci, se poi fare qualcosa cosa. was a bit fun. And let's go to the vet. Need to go to the vet for his shots, apparently, yeah. So tall, sturdy, in the thrash race he dig. Oh yeah, I put my shirt in the washer because I've been washing a while. Oh, that's why, yeah. So I have a shirt now, do I? 'Cause I put it in the wash. Right. Yeah, I put the shirt in. Never mind. Put a different pants on. Okay. I'll go. I need to see another shirt. Okay, this one's good. I wasn't wearing this. Wasn't it? I just have to be the shirt I was wearing when I don't remember putting on a blue shirt, do I? So let's get into the jumps in front of a train. There you go. Let me get my keys. Oh yeah, wait, do I even have any socks? Well, I don't know where my other Minecraft socks are. No, I didn't get them in a wash delivery. Bugger. Because I put my socks in the wash. And then the wash, I haven't been washing in a while. Because I was like a homeless person. So no way Minecraft socks this time. Ow! Just take the... Yeah, just take the dogs to the vet. The dog, not the but my sister's dog. I'm back. I'm back from the vet. Anyway, the straight one. Oh well. Yeah, I just went to the vet and got to the shops and she was crying. Yeah, she was shaking because she hates the vet. We waited 7.2. I'm guessing it's normal for dog like that. Next year, our dog's going to be 11 years old this year. On June 1st, she'll be 11. Whoa, yeah, she'll be 11 years old. She's already 10. Whoa, yeah. Gotta keep it on. The dog's got the device is still frozen, hasn't defrosted. I put it out this morning. We took our dog for shots and all that, and wanted him to go in the mouth, and yeah, she was brave, and yeah. No, she was shaking a lot, but she was brave. Anyway, it's a good thing this dog was here the whole time. It's a good thing we didn't take her with us because we walked then. Yeah, if we took her with us, she would have done a runner again like she did last time. She most likely would have run off again had we taken her with us. Thanks to everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.